After triggering hundreds of anonymous Trudeau groupies in one of my recent video posts about how the carbon tax is adding to inflation, I received many misinformed comments that were sort of polite, perpetuating an easily disprovable Liberal myth. You see, the Liberals told them that farmers don't pay carbon tax. Now, the Liberals wouldn't lie to Canadians, would they?
The House and Canadians, the price on pollution actually puts more money into Canadians' pockets, and that includes farm families.
How about we bust that myth and help my new Trudeau friends see the truth? So first things first, let's start with the grain of truth on which the Liberal myth was built. There is, in fact, an exemption on some on-farm fuels. The problem is that there are so many agricultural processes that do not qualify for this exemption. And yet, barns still need to be heated, grains still need to be dried, carbon tax still needs to be paid, and Canadians still need to eat. This is why Conservatives have introduced Bill C-234 to exempt propane and natural gas from the inflationary carbon tax. And as it happens, it passed the House and is currently in the Senate. And you know how the Liberals voted? Well, almost every Liberal voted against it. And you know why? Because they consider our farmers as polluters. They keep defending the carbon tax as an effective way to cut on carbon emissions. Such ungrateful attitude towards the people who feed us. It's almost like they think that food just magically finds itself into the grocery store. Kind of like how the budget was supposed to balance itself.
And the budget will balance itself.
In reality, if we asked our farmers, or just look at the data, they'd see that the only way this tax reduces emissions is by driving farmers out of a very thin profit margin and eventually out of business. So many of our farmers are competing against international farmers who don't have the same constraints. And this is a real threat not just to our farmers, but to our food security and our food sovereignty. Because guess what? No farms equals no food. And carbon tax is a big reason why our food inflation is so high.